Got the shit in Louis.
From the 757 to the 713, where you know we stay whipping through the streets. Some will call it swinging bang, some will call it slow ride. I just call it cruising to the beat.
It's the Cruising Podcast.
Cruising to the beat.
Da, 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 da. It's the Cruising Podcast.
Cruising to the
Da, 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 da.
Yo! Welcome back to another edition of the Cruising Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Cruz, and today is July 5th. Happy belated birthday to your boy, me. Yes. How's everybody today? Y'all doing all right? I'm doing good, man. I feel good. I'm 35. I got a new perspective on life, and it's just a lot that I'm very excited about. A lot of like I just told myself on on Facebook and also like Instagram and all the rest of that cool and Threads and Twitter, we locked in. We locked in. I was telling myself after my birthday, we're gonna get locked in, baby. So we're locked in. We're here. We're in here. I know I've said locked in about 15 times, but we here, man. We ready to rock. Let's go. Woo! 35. Okay, where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere you can find podcasts and where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find the latest updates of the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicetown Finest. All right, 1 second, hold on, y'all. I forgot to airdrop today's episode today. All right. There we go. We're gonna get in there. I want to just make sure all my stuff. So I make sure my notes are up here, so I know what the Fuddruckers is going on. Yeah, Fuddruckers. I have to say Fuddruckers now because if I curse within the first 10 minutes of YouTube, not demonetized. What is it? The algorithm. I'm trying to trick the algorithm. So we try to trick algorithms up in this bad boy. So we do that, then the algorithm is tricked, and we tricked the algorithm to get more people watching. Hopefully, we will see. I don't know how this might work. As you guys can probably see, I'm wearing my Captain C jersey, aka Shoresy, my Sudbury Blueberry Bulldogs. Yes, I'm wearing my jersey today, and because we talking about, all right, so breakdown the show, talking about turning 35 and really just what we have to look forward to, especially this year, like the motto, like you guys already probably kind of heard the motto right now. Also, we are talking about Shoresy season 3. Oh boy, we're talking about it. It's great. Hey man, I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about it, man. I love this show. I feel like it's not talked about enough as one of the best comedies out there, and we're going to talk about it a little bit more. Okay, also, we're going to talk about another sensational show that just came out on Netflix this week, I think. Actually, this week or last week. Probably this week. SupaCell. Cannot wait. SupaCell is amazing. And it definitely acts upon something that we, as my culture, would talk about. I was going to talk about Paul George coming to Philadelphia, but we're going to do that a little bit probably this weekend. I'm probably going to do sports parts this weekend and also anime probably a little bit this weekend too. Really just trying to catch up on everything, especially I want to talk about Demon Slayer and how much greatness that's going to be. And we're going to talk about that a little later. But right now, what we're doing now is this. I just turned 35, July 4th, 1989. Your boy is here. Oh, yeah, my bad. One more thing. Sorry. Also, I would like to tell you guys, if you just listen to the intro music as you work this time, that's my homeboy, Gilla713, also from Nicole Quinn, aka Songbird ATX. They just actually have a song come out on I think might be on SoundCloud. No, Bandcamp. It's on Bandcamp. And you can go listen to that. He produced it and she sung on it. And then you guys, if you enjoy the intro music, please go check them out because they are amazing. Like Gilla is a great rapper, and Songbird ATX, aka Nicole Quinn, very great singer. So guys, please go check it out if you get a chance. Well, whenever you get a chance. If you love me, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that part of the story. Okay. just turned 35 this week. Yesterday, actually. This week. Yesterday. Yeah, I was born on July the 4th. Just in case people don't know, so 6 years ago to the date, um, I decided that I was going to do a podcast. I was excited. I told myself we're going to do this. We're going to stop being scared, and we're going. I was listening to talk radio a lot, like a lot of ESPN 97.5, and then here in Houston, of course, I guess I've turned into an old head apparently, and I listened to a lot of podcasts. I love listening to podcasts. I will listen. I'll argue with them and talk to them and things like that. It's just I know. I was like, why am I not doing my own? And I talked a lot of shit to myself about like, and of course I cursed within the first 5 minutes. Good job, Andrew. Hey man, at least we made it 5 minutes. Here we go. But no, we completely lost all thought process. No, I was like, man, I wanted to try to talk about like anime and video games and sports, things that I am very much accustomed to, things that I love, that I have become a very big fan of. And here we are, where we were 6 years later after the thought was put into place that we were going to do the pod. And I was like, I want to definitely be able to sit. Soon I want to be able to have guests on the show for sure, and try to evolve into that instead of me just talking to the ether. And like, as you guys can probably tell, like the podcast has definitely evolved from like being a straight up like geek podcast to more of a mental health approach and more of a video game and gaming approach sometimes, and sports and things like that. I know I'm not niched. Okay, I can't. I don't think I can do that. Like a pod, like the episodes might be niche, but the pod is not, and if you don't like a certain subject, I promise you the next episode, you probably will love the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I can really tell you. And I'm very much excited. I'm actually doing this on Riverside FM because apparently externally I can't put stuff onto this damn thing. So we're going to try it through here first and see like if maybe this might help out and maybe this might make it a little bit more of a smoother transaction. Because if it is, then we're going to just use this. And then StreamYard, I'm as much as I've been using StreamYard for the past year, I guess we're going to say goodbye to it. Yeah, as much I love StreamYard because it allowed me to do it on different platforms, even though I never used them. But yeah, I think that was what was cool about StreamYard. But at the end of the day, the podcast is number one. The stream, me streaming on Twitch is definitely close number two. And I'm getting back to my streaming moods and things. I streamed for almost 5 hours last night. So if you guys haven't checked it out yet on Twitch, we are coming, man. It's coming. So my motto for year 35 is just straight up, we locked in, baby. We here. We're locked the fudge in. Okay, we're in there. And like everything we're doing is just, we're going to be promoting the podcast a lot more. We're going to be going to a lot more cons. Speaking of, probably tomorrow, we'll probably be going to Baycon. The reason why I kind of gravitated towards that convention is because, first of all, I love bacon. And second of all, it was a clever name. So I'm definitely want to be part of that. Definitely want to go to that. Third of all, I don't know what third of all is. Okay. And then next or July 20th through the 21st, there's an anime fan festival. So we're going to be doing that. It's going to be a very busy year for your boy. Okay. It's going to be a very busy year. All right. We're going to try to actually have put ourselves out there, and because my problem is that my biggest fear is right now failure. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much what it is. And failure to me is like the no's. But you got to understand, you're going to get 1,000 no's before you get that one yes sometimes. And so to me right now, it's like I'm not giving people my full personality because I'm scared. You know what I mean? Not scared, but I don't know. It's just I'm an introvert. So it's very hard for me to talk to people. And I felt like I started coming more out of my shell with Kamapalooza. For sure. I think Palooza made it a little bit easier. I was giving out business cards. Like I made business cards. Like this is how serious we are about this. And so next I'm gonna try to make like little banners and things like that, so we can have like little tabletops in certain places, like be like a vendor or something. Like we're doing big things here. Like we got some things in the work right now. And it's just really there's two mottos. Is one is being locked in, and the second one is no fear. We're not going to be fearful anymore. We just gonna everything. Hey man, we've been jumping into things 2 feet at everything else except for being social and things like that. So why aren't we doing that either? So here we are. I mean, it's time that we change it up and see if we can get this ball rolling, because I love doing the podcast. I'd rather just roll out of bed and do the podcast instead of me being out in the heat at 100 and some odd degrees and being talked down to by people that are very less smarter than me. So I really, really want to we're going to get this popping. That's all I can really care. That's all I really care about right now is just like, I'm very, very, I took a little bit of a break so I can like lock in some things and try to get my mind connected to the pod, things like that. So we're definitely been working on like really mentally getting everything right for the podcast. And so I'm very excited about year 35. We're doing big things. Big things are coming. I can feel it. You know how you can just feel it? I feel the tingle in my balls. Like that's how I feel, man. I'm very my ball. Hold on. That might be. Nope, it's not what you think it is. Okay, don't look at me. Don't you look at me like that. Don't put your head down. Hey, well, it's nothing. You know what I mean? It's got a little, you know what I mean? Like, we're good. You know, a little abnormal size sometimes. But, it's all right. We're good. All right. But I really hope that everybody had a great and safe, happy, Independence Day or 4th of July, however day you want to talk about. You know what I mean? Not my culture's Independence Day. My culture's Independence Day was last month on June 19th. But for America, you know what I mean? Even though taxation without representation, they were only getting taxed 2% from a foreign entity. But just gonna put it out there. Even though taxes are like now like what, almost 50. But all right, yeah, look, man, we just want to make sure that we remembrance of a day where dude signed the paper or give me liberty or give me death type deal. You know what I'm saying? Who said that? Go ahead. I'll give you guys the answer a little bit later. But yeah, I'm excited about this year. I'm really am, man. I'm really excited about where we're about to take this podcast, because I feel like we're going to be a lot more out there. We're going to be a lot more. We're going to champion the nerd kingdom. All right. We're going to have more TikToks, more Instagram reels, and more YouTube shorts coming out for the pod. So we're doing big things, man. Big things are coming. Big things popping and little things stopping. Big things popping and little things stopping. Okay. Sorry. My fault. Okay. So that's pretty much what we're doing right now, man. I was going to talk about the birthday week activities, but I've really done just really relaxed and chilled and got my mind right. That's really, really what we've been doing, and going to the gym. So today is my first day off from the gym because I am tired as hell. And so tomorrow we'll be able to go do a little bit of a 2-a-day type deal. So we might, who knows? And also I've been chilling with fam, man. My family's came down and for various reasons. And if you guys get a chance, if you got a chance, just keep my family in your prayers too, man. Because it's been a tough couple years. Let's just be real for a second. But other than that, thank you so much for listening to the pod. Thank you so much for all those that said happy birthday to me. So all those that probably didn't have any time, I love you guys too, man. I ain't mad at you. You know what I mean? I got nothing but love for you. You know what I'm saying? Got nothing but love for you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you. All right, but yeah. So that's where we're at right now. So next, what are we talking about today? Talking about Shoresy season 3. Yeah, the reason why we got this jersey on. I like this jersey, dog. It's just too big. That's the only problem. Look. I have long arms. Look at this. Look. Like I look like a dog. Like that's sitting on his hind legs. Like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? I'm mad at myself. I didn't know this is a Temu purchase. Actually, this is actually a pretty solid Temu purchase. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm getting the black. The black one's supposed to be coming in very soon. Very excited about it. But as you guys can see, this is one of the first things I saw on Temu, and they were like, look, $15. I was like, there you go. Without me even trying it on. I should have tried this one on before I bought the other one, but I don't give a fuck. So, but yeah, look, I can't even see my hands. My hands are nowhere to be found. Like, this is how long this shit is. I'm mad at myself for buying it. But I'm not mad at myself for buying the jersey. I'm mad at myself for never trying it on before I did this podcast, because I didn't know this is what it was going to be. I can't even hang my arms down. Like I have to roll up. I see why hockey players have to roll their sleeves up before they start getting into a fist fight. This is what they do. And then it's hands on after that. I like it. I understand it. I'm with it. But you know what I mean? I got the, you know what I mean? Shit, man. I got my Shores is on the back. You know, on the team shop or the TV show shop or wherever the website, they're selling these for $220 fucking dollars. Yeah, no, I'm not paying $220. Sorry, team. I can get this from China, and it looks pretty much exactly how the thing in the team shop looks, and it's astronomically cheaper. Okay, astronomically. Fuck that noise. I refuse to pay that much for a fucking fake team's hockey jersey. We're not doing that. Hockey sweater. Sorry, it's a sweater. But as I digress, Shoresy season 3. If you guys have not watched Shoresy, it's only 18 episodes. So that means there's only 6 episodes per season. And each of the 6 episodes are amazing. Amazingly funny. Just the writing. Like, they made you care about these characters before this 3rd season. Like, you started to really care about this team. And the 3rd season culminated in just, you feel the emotion of the team because you've been riding with this team for, you know, you've been riding with these guys for the past like 4 years, you know, and listening, I mean, been watching the TV show, been laughing with them. You're like, yeah, it's a joke and things like that. But if you played sports, you can understand like someone's last ride. You know what I mean? Like, just in case, you know what I mean? I don't want to spoil too much, but like, to watch like the emotion of Shoresy, finally Shoresy showing like real fucking emotion, especially towards like, it's not in a comedy way, and like showing that like everybody around him, as much as like he's an asshole sometimes, they actually love him. And I was ready to cry. I was ready to cry, especially the last episode when, you know what I mean, when you see the culmination of everything. Hold on, let me make sure, because I always forget her name. I don't want to say it's Sarah though. Shit, man. Because I like, hold on. I want to just make sure. Nat. Okay, Nat. I don't know why the fuck. Like, hearing like the shit that between him and Nat used to have, and like they used to talk shit to each other. It was fun to watch, like, her actually show that, yo, I actually like love this person. Like, not as in like boyfriend girlfriend type deal, but like as a person, like, he's such an amazing person. Like, I love this person. Like, that's my favorite hockey player type shit. That's what she says. And like, to watch that and to feel that after maybe 14 episodes before of them two just talking shit to each other. Him saying, yeah, you're a little too young for me. Or too young for me. Yeah, because he like older women. Because Georgie likes older women. He doesn't like younger women, apparently. So to see a character whose face is never shown, I mean, wasn't shown on Letterkenny. I don't know if it's shown later on in Letterkenny. I haven't watched the later on episodes. But to show like a guy that really was there as comic relief from here and there, where he's, you know, fucking with the hockey players, to 18 episodes of us having to watch this guy play hockey, supposed to be one of the dirtiest players in the game and things like that. And you're watching it and you're just like, yo, not only is this show fucking hilarious, but it got the heart behind it too. And if you played sports, you're sitting here watching, just like, damn, this got me. These bastards got me. And I was telling myself, I want to cherish this. I don't know if this is the last season or anything like that. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta cherish these 6 episodes. And I'm like, nah, 6 episodes just ain't enough. Like, I don't know why these shows have gone to a 6 episode like format, but I feel like it wasn't enough. I'm telling you, it's just, to me, I like the 8 to 10 range, because now it gives me a little bit more time to, you know, enjoy the show, to maybe build out a story. What's crazy is in 18 episodes, they built out a whole entire story, made you care about these characters in 18 episodes. Like, whoever wrote this, I think is, what's his name? Kessler? I don't want to fuck his name up. I'm sorry. but I know he's like one of the main like producers. Kiso, Jared Kesso, Kiso, Jared Kiso. I might be fucking that up. My bad. But he's if he's the one that I think he's the one of the main like producers or directors or some things, whatever. Whatever. He's the main character, Shoresy. So for them to make you care about all these characters in a very, very, very short period of time. Remember, these are like 20-minute episodes, not 25 maybe. Like, I don't even think the last episode was more than 25 minutes. So you sit around and you watch this and you're just like, yo, I give a fuck about these guys and I want them to win so bad. Like, you just want them to win so bad and so crushingly. Like, it's just, oh man, you gotta hate to lose. He doesn't hate to lose, man. I mean, he hates to lose. Hates to lose. I fucking and it's like some real life shit that you think of, real life things that you. I mean, don't never show them that you hurt. Never show them that you hurt. And yeah, man, I wish I took that. Wish I heard that beforehand because I would definitely have used that in real life circumstances. But yeah, it is what it is. We all learn lessons. But yeah, man. If you guys get a chance, Shoresy is on Hulu right now. All 3 seasons are on Hulu. I think and if you're in Canada listening to this, I think it's on Crave. I might be wrong because if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm not Canadian. I'm American. Actually, I live in Texas, so I'm as American as a motherfucking gets. Woo! Let's go. July 4th, baby. Let's go. Okay, sorry, my bad. But yeah, man, if you guys get a chance, it's on Hulu. Check it out. All 3 seasons, 18 episodes. Easy watch, really, for real. But you're gonna love it. I promise. You're gonna love the show. I guarantee that you're gonna love this show. That's my guarantee. That's a cruising guarantee, baby. Okay, love it. Okay, next, what we're talking about today is also SupaCell. Another show on Netflix. Guess how many episodes it was for the season? 6. What the fuck? But I'll give them this. 40-minute episodes, right? 6 episodes. They built the shit out of this story. Oh. First of all, didn't know Lamar from BMF was English. I'm very angry about this because I feel faked out once again by these black English people. We about to scrap. I need y'all to like not act American too well anymore. Okay, we don't need this. All right, we don't need that. All right, we already won. Okay, we won the Revolutionary War. We don't need you guys to invade my Americanness. Hold on one second, y'all. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Okay, cool. Started slowing down for some reason. It's a little weird. Okay, so yeah, man, I don't need y'all to invade any of that. I didn't know he was English. Okay, should have guessed it. Could have guessed it, but is what it is. But this story is about what is it about? It's about black people getting superpowers. It's December 21st. I think was it December 21st, 2022? Was that the day they were like black people were gonna get superpowers or something like that? It was like something like it was a crazy day that they were like, yeah, there's gonna be this cell and black people where they get superpowers. And the show is pretty much based on black people getting superpowers, mostly because of one illness that mostly only affects black people. If you don't know what the illness is, it's sickle cell anemia. And apparently this cell that's in black people, and I'm saying black people because that's literally the only people that have superpowers in this show. Hold on. Cause this battery is dying quickly. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Wait. This battery dying quick. Oh, why is dying so quick? That's crazy. My fault, yeah. Trying to see. Alright, cool. Hopefully. Alright, cool. Well, it's plugged in. It still fucking work. Damn. It went down to 15% like that. That's crazy. Sorry. Pretty much, it's just black people getting superpowers. It's fucking cool as shit. Fuck, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. I super enjoyed this show. Really is mostly about a guy that's going around that got a vision of the future that's trying to pretty much stop things happening in the future from happening in I mean he got the prediction in the past. I mean, he got the prediction in the future. Somehow he was able to travel back there. I mean, travel forward and then came back. And now he's trying to assemble pretty much the Black Avengers. Let's just be real. It was the Black Avengers. And I'm just saying this show was very, very well done. The English know what to do. Now, the only problem with watching English media is that this show's going to come out and it's going to take 4 to 5 more years for the next season to come out. I know, you think I'm playing around, but that's what happens, okay? Like Luther only had, about 4 or 5 episodes the first season. Luther didn't come back out for another 3 years after that. And then I think it took another couple years after the second season. Like, they take years to make seasons of shows. Unlike America, where if it's a show, it might, depending on how many episodes it is, it might take maybe 4 or 5 months. But yeah, they take years. And I think because most of these people are classically trained, they also have other jobs and things. So you can't be too mad. I mean, can't be mad at it, but it's just like sometimes you forget. Like Luther, for sure. Like if I never binged watched Luther when I did, I would be pissed. But I will have to say, you guys are gonna love this show. I want to give out the real, the whole synopsis. Well, the whole synopsis. Let's be real. It's just it's pretty much black people being black people with superpowers getting snatched up by entities that aren't black. That's literally the show. I know it sounds crazy, but that's the show. Sorry, I know you guys are probably like, what are you talking about? No, that's literally what happens. It's pretty much, if you want to be real, I wouldn't say it's the Tuskegee experiments. If you want to go learn about Tuskegee experiments, please go do that. That's when they affected us with syphilis on purpose. And yeah, but it's pretty much that they turn into caged, and pretty much what they're doing is, hey, we can't control these black people because they have powers and we don't know what to do with them. So we're going to, we made things that can stop them from using their powers. And then we're also going to put them in cages to make sure that, they don't wild out or take over the world like we don't want them to. So it seems like this same English dude is always playing the bad guy. It's like this little shorter English guy. I don't want to fucking try to look for his name because I don't even want the mystique of his name. This is one of those actors where you see him in the show and you have to be like, I know you from somewhere. I just never know your name. Type shit. But I'm just saying, if you guys get a chance, check out SupaCell. It is very well done. It's on Netflix. 6 episodes. It's what's crazy is it's a love story. It's a single father trying to do right by his son story. It's a hustler trying to pretty much still hustle type shit. Use his powers to hustle for real. Another one's a gang member or leader of a gang. Not trying to take over the pretty much the underworld of the gangs in London. It's crazy how London is almost it's crazy because you know what the hood looks like if you're from the hood. If you're from Philadelphia, you're from New York, you know that London, you know what the hood looks like in fucking London. You know what I'm saying? In South London, apparently. I think they did a really good job of using London as a great setting. They actually used it as the setting. To me, Top Boy, it was mostly about those guys. And I love Top Boy. Don't get it twisted. I love that show. Once again, another show that took years for seasons to come out. Okay? Y'all think I'm playing. English media does this for some reason. I don't know why. And they only give us a couple episodes too, which is even crazier. 6 episodes? That's an English model. For real. And so, I don't know. Actually, they tell a very compelling story in those 6 episodes. I will have to say, you're attached to them, but you're just y'all only give me this. But I think that's the problem. I think that's that's American media is pretty much America in itself, is that we like to gorge onto things, and like us gorging this media is definitely part of the whole. Yeah, that I can see. Yeah, I can definitely see it now. Okay, you make sense. And a lot of things make sense. They like, look, man, look, guys, look, Mike. No, that's Australian. Hey, I don't know. I was gonna say crunk. Oi, nope, that's I think that's Australian too. I don't know. Fuck it. But yeah, guys, get a chance. SupaCell, great show. You're gonna enjoy yourself. You're gonna love it. I promise you. 6 episodes, easy watch. I watched that in literally one sitting, almost one sitting. I almost watched that in all in one sitting. So, no, I did watch it in one sitting. Yeah, I watched it in one sitting. Okay, yeah. One sitting, you're good. I promise. You're going to enjoy it. I double. That's a cruising guarantee, baby. Woo! All right. So that is the episode for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. If you haven't, please, if you haven't yet, please leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and also on Spotify and Patreon. And oh yeah, go sign up for Patreon. We will have Patreon episodes coming out every single week. Yeah, I think I'm playing. I know. We're gonna have that Patreon episodes every week. And hopefully we have guests on soon. I hope. I don't know. But but for real, I want to say, man, thank you guys so much for supporting the podcast for the past almost 6 years. Yo, it's almost been 6 years since we started podcasting. This shit is crazy. I've never I don't even have relationships last longer than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. I don't have friendships last longer than that. Well, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy, man. I'm enjoying. Hey, man, I'm enjoying the ride. This is cool. I told you guys this is kind of my therapy session from like wanting to fuck shit up. So it definitely helps out a lot, me doing this pod. So, but I would like to say where you can find the Cruising Podcast one more time. It's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere you can find podcast needs. That's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find latest updates to the show. It's on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicetown Finest. And please leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts one more time. And also on Spotify. And let me know how you're doing on Spotify also, because you know what I mean, it helps. Once again, this is a mental health approach podcast also. So let me know how you're doing. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully life is treating you well. So with that, I like to say I love all of you. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I'll catch you guys later. Deuces!